The first update of Fortnite's superhero season is here, and from the Squid Game collab, the summer event, and new mythics, this is everything you need to know. So Battle Royale has a new superpower, and Stormbeast has brought her cheerleading pom-poms to the game. Now I know, it doesn't sound threatening when I put it like that, but wait until you see him in action. And we seriously weren't expecting Fortnite to completely change a POI today. Yet at Supernova Academy, you'll notice the giant field bunker has opened up. This has revealed a huge secret room underneath full of loot. Yeah, this is a launch bay the entire time. And so we're assuming this is how the supernovas go to other planets. Another item added to BR can be found around the map. It's the Misform item, which basically lets you fly around as a bird. But there's a secret here. If you pick up Mist Gauntlets at the same time, they'll combine to make a brand new item, the Ascended Mist. Now this year has been huge for Fortnite Mobile, but you gotta admit it's hard to find time for entire BR matches while you're traveling. So Epic just straight up released an entire mode. It's called Blitz Royale, and they have completely redesigned BR from the ground up. So what do you need to know? Everything is designed for matches to be as quick as possible. It means you can find loot extremely easily. There are now golden and silver llamas around the map filled with super powerful items, and if you find golden chests, you'll be given boons. That's not all. Say goodbye to fighting bosses because medallions are just in gold supply drops now. They also changed how these work. They no longer reveal your location while you're holding them, not to mention you won't drop them when you die. They're basically just overpowered versions of boons now. Literally everything is overpowered in this mode. When you first spawn in, you'll notice you're given a random medallion and a weapon for free. That's before you even land. As you get eliminations, you'll level up and be given even more boons and weapons, so the mode is just insane. And that's before I even mention the exclusive exotics and mythics in the loot pool. You can find items like the Blitz Rocket Drill. Yes, we finally got a mythic version of this, along with a new grapple blade and the return of the Rocket Ram. They're bringing back all of the fun mobility items. I can't wait to see how chaotic this gets, especially because there are new weekly collabs about to show up. For the next 4 weeks, we're getting updates for Blitz Royale, starting with Avatar on June 24th, that'll bring back the Bending Scrolls. Then week 3 is called Bad Bosses, and it'll mark the return of classic villains from the last few chapters like Kato Thorn and Hades. This also means the chains and the Vampiric Blade are coming back. Then of course, the Kneecapper, the Typhoon Blade, and Megalodon's Nitro Fist are returning for week 4, which is actually TMNT themed. So expect the classic melee weapons to dominate this mode in July. All of this sounds amazing, right? It is so much content being thrown at us, and yet there's a catch here. Blitz Royale is an LTM. After July 15th, it's gonna disappear, and all Epic has to say is that it may return at a later date. I think what that means is it depends on how popular this mode is, but they're clearly trying their best to bring people back to mobile. I mean, for the trailer, they even brought back an icon of Chapter 1.
Number 4, Blitz style, please.
I get playing while you can though, because if you're the top 10 player in 20 different matches, you'll get the Blitz Knight skin for free. Now, we're 10 days into the new season, but the super styles have already been released. If you're a Total Sweat, you can now earn the Storm Spark, Utopian, and Supernova Code styles. Not gonna lie, these are some of the nicest bonus styles we've gotten in a long time, but fans are a little disappointed that Haley Sky wasn't included, but Ziggy was. I think the biggest surprise of this entire update was the headliner for Festival Season 9. At first we thought it was Daft Punk, and then that all changed when people spotted Deadmau5 posters around the map, and yet it's neither of them. Everyone was shocked when Fortnite officially revealed Bruno Mars. This season has begun with a new main stage and 2 new outfits. Now obviously Bruno has been in the game for years already, back when Silk Sonic was added, so now he's got 2 different themes, his Die with a Smile outfit and Bruno San. It references his trip to Japan and his collab with Hello Kitty, but this gets even cooler because his edit style is called Bruninho, and it's an appreciation of the time he went on tour in Brazil. So it's no surprise this is called the World Tour Bundle. And that's not even the craziest crossover of Season 3. Fortnite announced a couple weeks ago that Squid Game is coming, but there weren't really many details to go on. Well, today's update just gave us everything we need to know about the Squid Game collab. It started off when Fortnite replied to leakers on Twitter with a cryptic business card, and if you called the number, you would hear this. Well, Obviously, we put it through a spectrogram, and you would find a circle, triangle, square, and the Peely's face. Then the words red greens, square meals, affluent arrivals, and the official release date of June 27th. So yes, in just 9 days, we'll be getting this collab, and here's everything included. So let's start with the thing everyone wants to know. Are we getting outfits? This isn't just a creative collab like people thought. The item shop is giving us our very own customizable Squid Game characters. We'll let you wear the classic contestant jumpsuit, and you can change the number, add patches, and choose from tons of different default skins. But they're not just gonna end there. We will of course be getting to play as the guards too. There's the triangle, square, and circle guards, but also the masked officer. And he was basically like the second in command guy from season 2. Despite the fact there is 14 skins, sadly there is nothing for the front man, and fans are a little disappointed that we're not getting actual characters. Luckily, they'll make up for it with the entire map that's coming to Reload. It is called Squid Grounds, and they basically designed the entire island for this collab. So it's a normal game of Reload when you drop in, but then you can play Dakchi and receive an invitation card to join the games just like the show. This will lead you to POIs where you can do the classic challenges like red light, green light with a cuddle team leader doll, or make your way through obstacle courses in the set from the show. Also, like the show, the prize money is gonna hang from the ceiling, this time in a glass llama. Somehow there's players who will be able to watch and become VIPs, and they'll even get their very own fish stick, Meowscles, and Peely masks. All of this is dropping on June 27th, but it's not the only bundle around the corner. Soon you'll be able to get a battle bus skin for SUVs. Yeah, it looks super goofy, and that's why I kinda love it. Not to mention, the decals are super customizable like other outfits. There is one thing though, they banned us using yellow, so you can't drive around in a school bus, which I mean, you know, fair enough. It's not even the weirdest car. We were all kind of confused when Big Dill's story ended with a T-Pain rap battle. Turns out, T-Pain isn't done with Fortnite just yet. He is getting his own car. The decal appeared in the files today, and it looks like he ate Big Dill and just turned into him. I don't know what timeline we're living in, but I'm terrified. Now, we keep seeing people run around as Superman thanks to getting him early, and he's even on the map as an NPC, so I wouldn't blame you for forgetting he is actually not out yet. He drops on July 11th with the rest of his cosmetics, including a new edit style that is more comic book inspired rather than for the movie. That means he is also bringing his highly anticipated mythic to the game, which still sounds insanely overpowered. This gives you heat vision, ground slam, super punch, air charge, increased speed, siphon, and on top of all of that, you can fly. Wouldn't expect to be flying for long because there's no way Epic doesn't nerf it into the ground. They'll have to make sure things are balanced in time for the summer event because at the end of the month, we are getting daily items, and let me tell you, the list is crazy. If you were jealous that Blitz Royale was getting all of the classic mobility items, I wouldn't be. For summer, we'll be swinging around with grapple gloves, smashing up enemies with the shockwave hammer, and so much more. As we enter the summer season, we'll also hit July's crew pack, which is officially Reboot Man. It's another new superhero, the counterpart to Light Rider, and he'll have a style for a mask on and off, as well as multiple legacy variants. He even comes with a Reboot Van back bling. Speaking of reboots, over in OG, there's brand new updates with the map slowly evolving. Week 2 has brought us our first changes at Dusty Divot. All of the government teams have now moved in and built the research lab around the meteor, and there's even some trees starting to regrow on the outside, just like 2018. But did you know there is one difference? Head over to Wailing Woods and you'll find the IO bunker is now flashing. Not only is this completely new, it's never happened before. It's also giving us Morse code, and if you spelled it out, it says something is wrong. And I'm also realizing that if you get too close, it just stops. It's so weird, I can't wait to pay attention to the storyline. Over in BR, there's also some brand new NPCs at Utopia City. Taking over the dance floor at Orbits is DJ Bop, selling a precision SMG, and even talking about being canceled and making an apology video. And then we have DJ Yonder at the turntable, selling the Hyperburst pistol and roasting Big Dill. Now get familiar with this place because it's now the main hub for training grounds. That's another brand new mode that has just replaced Team Rumble for good, so now instead of dropping onto the entire map, the zone immediately snaps to Utopia City as you battle to hit 40 elims in an 8v8 team deathmatch. There's Siphon on every elim and a bunch of hero items, but a lot of players aren't happy with this replacing Team Rumble, removing a mode where, you could easily do quests. That means you'll have to head into a normal match to see the brand new landmark this update. The start of the season brought us Lakeside Labs, a strange area covered in snow, and well, now it's been hit with an iceberg. Nobody knows what's going on here, but my best bet is that it'll have something to do with Superman when he arrives next month. And I can't believe it, but somehow Epic has managed to drop a third mode in this update too, which is called LEGO Expeditions. If you're a frequent player or haven't touched LEGO in a while, now is the time to give it a try because this mode is packed with missions, skills, and a ton of lore that links directly to the main story. It has multiple maps as you and your squad set out to defeat Spires, Core, and the final boss Daigo. There's also a brand new shell map in Ballistic called K-Zone Commons. It's another interesting map to try out as Epic keep pushing new ones for us to test, but that's not all. Ballistic fans have also got 2 brand new items to try out in the mode. Med Mist is a new player gadget selected from the start menu, along with the introduction of the machine pistol in the store. There's even a secret update to Reload. Right now you could drop in and find a green boogie bomb. It's the first time it's ever been uncommon, so be ready to see a ton of them if you're playing this mode. I'm terrified. There's also some upcoming unvaults to Reload. The Oni shotgun, flint knock pistol, and proximity grenade launcher are just some of the weapons returning soon, but I think most of you will be excited about the shockwave grenade launcher. That is everything in today's update. Hope you guys enjoyed. It's been Tommy, and keep it here on Top 5 Gaming.